the Stillwell Avenue group, Matt Scheckner, and all of the folks who put this together on the production side, Frank Riley and everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Miss Allie's Dance Studio. Dance Studio, thank you so much. Thank you very much. What a performance. You can see them all over the city, right here in Brooklyn as well. News alert, Nathan's Famous is now launching a meat stick. It is seasoned premium beef. It's like a jerky. I've had them. They are fantastic. It's obviously a hot dog flavor. It's dynamite. And to promote, you can get that obviously anywhere through any retail outlet. To promote the launch of this new product, we are going to hold a meat stick eating challenge, okay? Between two of the greatest eaters ever, veterans on the stage, you will know them. Ladies and gentlemen, I will introduce them now.
Wait, do you have me say okay?
He was first seen standing at the edge of the shore between the ancient arcs of the high and low tide, a place that is neither land nor sea.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
And as the blue light of morning filtered through the darkness, it revealed a man who has been to the beyond and who has returned with the secrets of life and death. For he was buried alive under 60 cubic feet of popcorn, and he ate his way out to survival. That is why we call him the David Blaine of the bowel, the Evel Knievel of the alimentary canal, the Houdini of Cuisine, Crazy Lance Compton! Former oyster-eating champion of the world, he has been around this world at eating contests. Whom you may know. He's a doctor, he's an extraordinary, but when he eats the beat, teach him how to hustle home and for a long rich snacks on school backpacks, looking over your shoulder like, Jackson, give me this, I'm eating like that, I'm digging in your candy dish, got some. Yo, who beat this badass, you know, it's there's a minute about I'm gonna go get a Looney Tunes, baby, did this thing for like what? Crazy? Superheroes in a walking school. Not like X-Men in a day. Like a pilot, so we're going to do your moves. Look at this up. Look at this. On all that, on this, son of a gun. sticks have already been taken out of their packaging and they're on a plate. First to finish five meat sticks. This is what they look like. The first to finish 5. And the prize for this event, 5 more meat sticks. 5 meat sticks, so there'll be a total of 10. Only one of them only gets 5. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! His jaw is extremely large, but he's having trouble chewing just to have a small adjustment doing this. And Batman is trying to get it down. What I had a crazy is Batman put the monster Green PE champion of the world. Because I was circuit for 20 years I had him in 1997 in Oceanside, New York at Walk Park on the 4th of July. He's been here ever since. He became a rapper, and he's now Badlands Trucks. He's a trucking champion, and you can see him on the internet. They're both having a lot of trouble chewing. It's just the chewing. Trying to get that down. Badlands, maybe one more gulp of water. I'm watching intently. Jack is trying to get it down. Meat sticks is a whole new adventure, a whole new journey. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce the community meeting will be sanctioned and all closed meeting parties that go to a meeting in Vincent Plain's first ever foray into the animal medium could be enormous for our franchise. Imagine how many contests we can need to sanction the money we could make if we get into the animal medium, even if it's just domesticated animals, cats, dogs, chickens, goats, cows. And now we're coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't get there by a certain time, we have to count it down and see who won. 5, 4, 3, oh my glory! Out of nowhere, Crazy Legs Conti started out slow. I thought Badlands had it down, but Badlands got into this whole chewing thing and he just couldn't get out. It was like a cycle. He had to struggle to get out. I don't know that he needed to chew that much, is what I'm saying. Crazy Legs, how do you feel?
These meat sticks are delicious, and I use the energy that comes out of the crowd to just smother into my stomach. Best crowd in the world, but this thing right here, Badlands Chucks, the greatest ever. We love Badlands. We love you, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Legs Conti, the meat stick eating champion of the world. 2 minutes and 9 seconds, 23.5. Thank you so much. And now, I would like to introduce another dance troupe that we brought all the way from Bombay at considerable expense, because of course, we only fly Delta 1. All the way from Bombay, Bollywood Action, and Action is spelled A-X-I-O-N, and that's part of the dynamic, the vibe, action. All right, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bollywood Action. to
Oh, no
sing
way.
the
Very
national
sweet, man.
anthem,
Thank you for
Danielle
coming.
Diaz. Just coming up now, as I said, 15 years she's been with us. Had a baby girl last year, but she's still here. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem, Danielle Diaz.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, who thrust and bright stars through the o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rugged ramparts bursting gave through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, Saviors, that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free.
Let's go, Bears!
Maravilha. Agora só essa questão de retorno mesmo. Meu celular morreu sem serviço. Tô roteando o iPhone pra mim pra ter pelo menos WhatsApp, senão fica complicado. O Caio do Sport Center fez o seguinte, ele me ligou mesmo, aí teria que ser ligação por WhatsApp. Voltou aí no Switch aqui, aí eu acompanho o retorno pelo Switch.
Oh yeah, my camera is going to be here during, so I want you to be able to know where you're going to go.
to come this side, I'm going to go that side.
Yeah.
That's better for you.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yes, better.
Call me island, where is fountain, shining river. Life is open, older than the tree, younger down the mountain, blowing like a breeze, country roads. Take me home. Yeah, turn up
Might as well look at your camera. It's not going to start till 12:40.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Felipe Pagani. Amazing stuff. Thank you very much. Every year, it is fantastic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Bunettes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bunettes. And now...
Consigo. Vai ser logo na entrada? Beleza, não vai ser longo, né? Só vou dar as informações. Se o Edu começar...
The Marching Cobras of Yonkers. Come on up. I love this troupe. They are fantastic. perform all
Beleza.
over the United
Se o Edu
States.
perguntar muitas coisas, eu imagino que eu vá conseguir responder, mas se eu não estiver ouvindo, aí vou ficar com vocês daí.
Of Yonkers.
Só me dá um... Quando estiver faltando uns 5 segundos, me avisa aqui. Fechou. Tá boa aí a teto, tudo?
of Yonkers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the center of the stage here, this is a very, very special event, but one that fills me with anxiety and trepidation. Because in the past, you have seen Badlands Booker chart 1 gallon of lemonade in 23 seconds, .2. World record. Badlands charts, at Badlands charts, 3.6 million followers. He's the world trucker champion.
Yes, Alex.
However, 2 gallons has never been tried. Never. It has certainly never been done. And I said, when this came up, I said, this reminds me of the Tallahassee two-hand, an eating style so dangerous and difficult to master that it was outlawed in the 1930s. Why are we trying this? They said, no, Badlands can try it. No one's ever done it. The stomach is not 2 gallons. The stomach could maybe be a gallon. There's no stomach in the world that's 2 gallons. It doesn't happen. However, this is for history.
levar o cachorro
He was
quente pra você provar, Edu.
found as an orphan on a doorstep by a short order cook in a bar back. And they brought him into their home, and they filled him with love, and they filled him with food, and the tiny acorn has grown into the mighty
É agora,
oak.
daqui a pouco.
The big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands. Badlands, never before 2 gallons. I'm speechless.
Oh my goodness, this is just overwhelming. I've never jumped 2 gallons in my life, but you know, first time for everything, so you want to see what happens, alright?
Okay, are you ready to ride the tornado? Sip from the volcano? Make love to the dragon? Then count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Folks, come back with me in time to 1775 in a small town outside of Seville in Spain, in the court of Count Almaviva, a late and a womanizer. I am talking, of course, about Mozart's opera, The Marriage of Figaro. Our focus is on Figaro himself, the clever servant, who, with his bride-to-be Susanna, schemed to reveal the fact that Count Almaviva is a womanizer who is seducing Susanna right under the nose of the Countess. In Act 2, Countess Almaviva sits broken-hearted in her room, destroyed by her husband's infidelity, and she sings to love itself, begging either for the return of his affection or the end to her suffering. To sing Por di Amor from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro is Sarah Beth Pearson, one of the most celebrated sopranos in the United States, who has performed throughout our nation, Washington, D.C., Baltimore recently, and always at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, with Por di Amor, Sarah Beth Pearson.
Bem, pessoal, mas cara, confesso que eu tô nervoso nessa competição aqui. A gente tá cobrindo o Mundial nesse tempo todo aqui, mas essa competição tem um quê diferente, né? O pessoal mostra uma vontade diferente. Mais cedo teve a disputa feminina, e cara, o calor também tá muito forte. Então elas conseguiram comer, a que ganhou foi a Mixudo, ela conseguiu 33 cachorro-quentes em 10 minutos. A volta agora é a volta do nosso principal cara, é o Pelé do cachorro quente. O calor tá quente, olha. O sol tá quente, o calor pode atrapalhar um pouco. E agora, Edu, você acha que o Bueno conseguiria quantos 10 minutos? O cachorro quente aqui é sem ketchup, sem mostarda, sem nada, viu? É só o cachorro quente e uma água para ajudar a descer.
It still does the job, you know? Just quit. Yeah, exactly.
Tem muito evento de música por aqui. Já teve hino, já teve eventos de dança. Então cara, tá muito cheio. Quando eu cheguei eram umas 10 horas da manhã daqui, 11 horas aí, tava vazio. Eu falei, pô, será que esse evento é isso tudo mesmo? Cara, não cabe mais gente na rua, assim, tá lotado, tá muito cheio. O pessoal é empolgado, o pessoal dança, o pessoal canta, é banho de água, aquela empolgação que você tá acostumado. Não tem torcida organizada, só que a gente tem um brasileiro competindo, né? O Corvute vai competir pelos
Ladies and gentlemen,
eu não consigo chegar neles, mas eles estão com o boné do Brasil e acredito que sejam a torcida e a família do Corvute.
Ladies and gentlemen, for one more performance, the great Bollywood action.
campeão, que é o Joe Chestnut, o recorde dele, ele consumiu mais de 22 mil calorias. vamos torcer para que ele esteja bem para dar entrevista pra gente.
Ladies
Alex,
and gentlemen,
obrigadão, vou falar com o
thank
Felipe aqui
you
agora.
for
Obrigadão.
Bollywood action. Thank you so much.
Vou falar com o Felipe aqui agora para entrar para a transmissão e
Now,
vejo
ladies
vocês
and
depois para voltar.
gentlemen, I would like to bring up the great Badlands Booker. You've seen him eat, you've seen him drink, but you've never heard him rap. And I always think of him as a rapper. The big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands Booker.
What's good, Tony Allen? Oh my goodness! I'm gonna try to do this with a gallon and a half of lemonade and you for Joe. Are you ready to rock this? Oh yeah! Let's do this slow real quick. Pick up the George Shady out here all day. Yeah! When it comes to this, yo, I'm called out.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for a moment, I want to recognize someone we lost. I worked for Mortimer Max for 10 years at the beginning. He ran this contest with Max Rosie, who passed away in 1991. Since 1972, I took it over with my brother Richard in the 90s. He was a great man, an excellent PR man, the best of the best, a stunt master, and a very funny man. I would just like to hold a moment of silence. We lost him this past week at 100 years old. In recognition of a great man, very, very funny man. He used to scream my name, George, George, George! And I'd run into his office and he'd go, how are you, George? Very nice. Lost him. He was out here at the contest many years. However, very important, we only bring out the dawn of greatness every 100 years. You will see it on the horizon. Every 100 years we bring it out. And we brought it out 7 years ago to count how many Malamars the former champion Ed Crotchy ate for breakfast. And then 4 years ago, we brought it out to count how many meals there are in the day. This year, we have the Gong of Greatness. You can hear it getting ready. We have the Gong of Greatness to count how many children Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have if they get married and what their names would be. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Gong of Greatness. Alyssa Clare. Gunner. Arabella Amelia. Striker. Abigail Sage. Stetson. Willow Grace. Remington Roman Destroyer. And that is the 8 children that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have, and their names as predicted by the Gong of Greatness, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it has to be something very special to get the gong out. And now the judges are coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to a very important part of the event. I would like to take this opportunity, if I can, to thank Mike Bird for being here with his family, Heather, Ethan, and Zach. Jordy, I don't think could make it. Michael is one of the lead business people in the city, a leader at JLL, which is a publicly traded global real estate firm. Having him here is a great honor for us all. We thank him for joining us today. And now, the judges are coming up now. And I would also like to bring out Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez, thank you for being here. And we're just getting the judges up. As soon as they are, perhaps you would swear them in for us, if you would.
Happy 4th of July, Coney Island! There's no better place to celebrate America's birthday than right here in Brooklyn on the corner of Surf and Stillwell Avenue. I want to thank Nathan's famous Major League Eating, and let's clap it up for our MC, our boxer today, George Shea. And to all the competitors that are out here to entertain us, let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for our competitors, our eaters.
Opa, ouve,
Right. Coney Island, we're going to have a great time today.
A internet está muito
As
ruim, cara.
District Attorney, I also want to thank all the members of the New York City Police Department for keeping us safe today and every day. In a moment, our eaters have come out, we'll swear them
Você
in.
bem.
So let's make sure as we celebrate today on America's birthday and the 4th of July,
Tá só o
that
Matheus
we
na
do it
transmissão?
safely and we have a great time today and tonight. All right, everyone, let's clap it up.
Tá só o Matheus na transmissão? Tem mais
Ladies
alguém?
and gentlemen, to all of you swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States. We also watch documents. Okay, thank you very much, District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bonnettes.
Eu consigo me...
World famous Bonnettes. We stand where we stand thanks to the heroic efforts of heroic people, among whom we cannot count ourselves. We are the prisoners of the human condition, fallen into a state of self-indulgence. We are the profligate, the watchers, the wasters, willing to sacrifice our birthright for the dopamine hit contained in a cat meme. But today is the day we reconfirm our commitment to the fragile gifts of freedom and democracy. And deep within our hearts, we still honor this oath: I will fight for those I love. And when our descendants stand looking down at the tombstones of the future, this is the inscription that will burn in their eyes. I stood for my own. I stood for my country. I stood for those who stood beside my father, who stood beside me too. I fought for the United States of America because I stood for those I love. And that is the who of who we are. And that is why we are here. We are Americans, and this is the 4th of July! It's go time! It's go time time! It's go 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 lock and load, love and leave and smoking it. It's go time time. Are you with me, Brooklyn? He was born in Ranch Dressing, Arkansas, on April 21st, the feast of St. Joseph Chester. He was destined for competitive eating. Please welcome him to our sport in his rookie year, Jerome Byrne. On the 4th of July, alongside the greatest eaters in the world, that, aside from his dream to perform Chippendales Live service in Las Vegas, would be the greatest honor of his life. And today, that honor occurs, ladies and gentlemen, 21 years of age, 6 feet 4 inches tall, from Valparaiso, Indiana, Reverend me. He's the #1 eater in the great nation of Canada, the crown of North America. Ranked number 10 in the world by Major League Eating with 34.5 hot dogs and buns. It is my honor, from Gorilla, Ontario, Captain Thomas. The very first words he uttered as a baby were Buenos Rancheros, and he is from the Czech Republic, where he is ranked #1, by the way, 350 eating contests, 17 countries, 10 years, 34 donuts, 23 pieces, pork roll sandwiches, 29 hot dogs and buns from Ostrava, ranked number 38 in the world, Rocky Dvorak. To promote the elasticity of his stomach, he drinks a tonic comprised of a quail egg, cayenne pepper, the tears of an orphan, and the juice of one lemon.
Você achar que dá tempo de uma entrada rápida antes de começar, ou a gente espera?
His LinkedIn profile. 20 hard-boiled eggs in 84 seconds. 42 dozen acne oysters. 39 hot dogs and upper appreciation specialist, ranked number 12 in the world from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Adrian Morgan. He is the 8th archangel, the exalted, and he stands 69 inches tall, 7 feet from tip of wing to tip of wing. The undisputed tail-eating champion of the world, 10 pounds of baked beans in 1 minute and 45 seconds. From Zaria, Nigeria, by way of Moro, Georgia, with 38. And from Bangladesh in the world, 50. He's secretly created a conversations with his girlfriend, bringing him to focus more time on competitive eating. And while she has never been happier, he doesn't understand why he ends each text exchange by saying, I would be pleased to compile more information on this topic if you would like. From Brazil, in Brazil, ranked 29, 43 hot dogs and buns, Ricardo Botti. In the journey of life, you might characterize his status as middle seat main cabin boarding zone 7. He who may not bring his back on board. But in the world of competitive eating, he is triple diamond titanium select elite plus premier platinum executive ambassador 360 medallion. Because he ate 476 Cheetos while watching Zoolander on Netflix. Thank you for your loyalty, sir. Ranked number 8 in the world from Las Vegas, Nevada, Derek We must describe the dark by what is darker still. The ink of night distilled into the oil of evil. Each drop of atrocity, darkness and doom in darkness. Detectable only by scent of the carpet, of the ulcer, of the rancid flesh of damnation. He is that darkness, child of the abomination, messenger of the feast. Who choose with the yellow teeth of the deceiver to establish dominion until the serpent sits on the throne of St. Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him as George Jigger. I know him as the Red Horse of Death. He is a man so evil that he is missing in hell prison. Between weekly meal prep, sunrise yoga, and mindfulness training, he barely has time to write in his gratitude journal. But when he does, he is thankful that he was born with an abnormally large ranked number 16 in the world. 19 world records, 37 hot dogs and buns. He is the top ranked eater in England. From Brixton in London, let me hear it for Max Taylor! The banana loves the monkey, and the meatball loves the fork. And so too with humans, who are eager to cede control to those of greater will. But there are still those who act, who want, who take, who keep. Behold the man who comes before you now. Ranked number 3 in the world. 19 world records. 13 cans of Spam. 83 slices of pizza. 24 pounds of strawberry cookies. 53 hot dogs and buns. A physics PhD from Oxford, Massachusetts. Every He traces his lineage back in time to the warrior kings who tamed the wilderness to facilitate the rise of civilization. And he carries on their struggle to this day. While they prevailed over the forces of anarchy, brutality, and chaos, his victories include 50 hard-boiled eggs in 3 minutes and 4 seconds, 2 gallons of baby food, 48 hot dogs and buns. Ranked number 6 in the world from Tampa, Florida, Nick Willis. He is the number 4 ranked eater in the world and the number 1 ranked eater in the Southern Hemisphere, which is half the planet, by the way. 7 world records, 70 donuts, 13.5 pounds of fun, 276 buffalo wings, 52 hot dogs and buns, from the lovely city of Sydney, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, pounds. Stand above. Disputed. 58 hot dogs. We are humbled by age in preparation for the great insult of death. But there are those who stand immortal, not through the grace of heaven, but through their own triumphs. I speak of this man! Of shattered angels, wielding the white sword of righteousness, standing as quiet as truth. Ladies and gentlemen, while we must all face the dark mountain of night, forsaken and forlorn, alone in the woods of holy minds, he will never fail or falter, for he defies the ministers of our faith and the limitations of our birth. And he will not stop until he stands side by side with the gods. His glory is strong like beams of light to adorn the arm of history itself. And the rock on which he stands is not a rock. It is the United States of America. Go we tonight!
Opa, tio, ouço bem. Ouço bem. Oi, Matheus, tudo bem? Um delay, mas eu dou uma segurada aqui, espero você falar e depois entro. Fechou, maravilha, Matheus. Tá meio bizarro, mas eu já falei com o Gorbut. Quando acabar, a gente vai pegar ele pra fazer uma entrevistinha com ele aqui. Não, aqui tá meio bizarro, o lugar é meio cheio pra caralho e tal, mas eu já combinei de fazer uma entrevista com o Gorbut depois do jogo, depois da competição.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time we come together as one. It is the 4th of July. Americans all over our nation. Barrett Featherstone and Steve Simmons in Arkansas, Brian Bolger in South Carolina, and Frank Anacaro right here in New York. And all of you, we are one! We are America! And it is go time. Count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! With only 45 seconds gone in this contest. Patrick Bertolini is not standing down. One of our greatest champions ever to race this stage from Chicago, Illinois. A rookie out of the jalapeno pepper circuit, fast friends with Joey, but not at the table where they are both going for the coveted mustard yellow belt, the world's toughest competitive eating. Already at 12 hot dogs and buns. Patrick Bertolini at 11. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, James Webb, it's not as if he's eating, it's almost as if he's kissing the buns. Very intimate, what God has brought together like no man said of thunder. He is eating very, very quickly. 12 to James Webb. Joe Chestnut already at 20. That is world record pace. I cannot keep up with Joey Chestnut, ladies and gentlemen. He will not stop and he will not stand down until his bones are cracked and splintered and scraped like chalk on paper. Until the very dome of heaven collapses and the black avalanche of space pours down around us, until he is the last man standing on the dirt-covered surface of the earth, he will not stop. Joey Chestnut challenging back now for the mustard belt, trying to push this into a zone where almost no one can follow. Joey at 27. They're approaching 3 minutes, no 28. I cannot keep up with the hot dogs and buns going down. Approaching 3 minutes into the contest. Joey Chestnut is here to make a statement. A statement. Worry of Tampa, Florida, the former the wonderful pistachio champion of the world, is on 19. An incredible performance for him so far. James Webb right with him. Joey Chestnut, though, is beginning to build a margin here. We're having trouble even keeping up with the numbers. James Webb at 22, and we have Jeffrey Esper of Massachusetts at 22. Jeffrey is the number 3 ranked eater in the world. 19 world records, including 83 slices of pizza. I was with him in Matatup when he ate 24 pounds of strawberry shortcake. We are approaching the halfway mark. Ladies and gentlemen, the pace has slowed a little, but Joey is still on pace to perform a world record here. 5 minutes and 40 seconds now. 42 hot dogs and buns. It's not possible to simply double that, but I have to tell you, Joey said it was possible. He could break 76 hot dogs. The record set in 2021. Right behind us in Harmonious Park, the home of the Cyclones. 76 hot dogs and buns. Approaching now the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. And he will then time himself until history unfolds to his purpose. And that is what he is doing now. 5 minutes now. 5 minutes halfway through the contest. Joey Chestnut now with 46 hot dogs and buns. It is not possible. That is not possible. 30 hot dogs and buns to pack. Approaching the 4-minute mark, Joey Chestnut has slowed from that incredible start, but he is still at record pace. I know it, I can feel it in my bones. And when Joey is moving this confidently, he is here to set a record. 50 hot dogs and buns! 50 hot dogs and buns in 6 minutes! Oh my God! This cause is the cause of victory. This cause is the cause of a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, clearly seeking to break the world record of 76 hot dogs and buns. I have to tell you, from the radio today, and said it never could be done. Not in this heat. 34 per pack, 34.
Eu vou terminar. Vou tentar trazer ele pra cá.
Sports Center is going live right after this contest. You want to hang around in the background spot. Show the area there after a big studio. 3 minutes and 15 seconds now. 3 minutes, 15 seconds. 56 hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut. 36 hot dogs and buns for Patrick Cordelletti. And Patrick Cordelletti slowing after an incredibly rapid start. And we'll get a checkup on James Webb and Jeffrey Esper just to keep an eye on that. 34 hot dogs and buns for James Webb. 34 for Jeffrey Esper. And it is a dead heat over here. Jeffrey Esper of Oxford, Massachusetts, a teacher and a physics PhD, and James Webb of Sydney, Australia, 7 world records, 19 world records for Jeffrey. They are neck and neck, dog and dog, and they are going to 3rd place right now. Patrick Cordelletti seems to have 2nd place in hand, but we are not certain of that. 38 hot dogs and buns, Pat now smoking. 15 seconds. 60, how fast did it run? 60, how fast did it run? He did not break the record. He does not have time. Incredible performance. No human has the time in 2 minutes to break 76. That is impossible. 1 minute and 54 seconds. The eyes of the world on Joey Chestnut. 62, I'm talking about. That's 40. 40 hot dogs in the house for that. In 30 seconds. And Joey's slowing. James Webb slowed right there. He paused. James Webb paused. I thought it was perhaps he was contemplating a figure of humanity, but it was a burp. He got the belt, and that has opened up space in his stomach. James Webb now picking up the pace. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. 60 seconds. 66 hot dogs and buns for Joey Chestnut, 43 for Patrick Bertolletti. 45 seconds now, 45 seconds. He has broken reality, and all of time pours down around us now at once. Simultaneous and endless, erasing cause and effect. Joey Chestnut, the once and future champion of the world. 20 seconds now. 20 seconds now. God made them as stubble to his sword. 13 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your hot dogs. Ah! Oh my glory. Oh my glory. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an emotional journey. I am emotionally exhausted. Oh. Oh my glory. I'm just taking a moment. Incredible performances all over the table.
Tô aqui. Tô aqui, se quiser que entre, tô aqui, tô pronto. Oi. O Kobuchi, cara, eu consigo ele, eu não sei se dá tempo no ao vivo ainda. Beleza, pode voltar. Fechou, tô aqui, pode voltar.
There was a moment during that contest when I just sort of blacked out, and I just had a moment that the hot dogs were baked by the heat.
Matheus vai me chamar?
Felipe,
o Matheus vai me chamar?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tudo bem, Matheus?
we are back.
Cara,
The
é
judges, Sam
absurdo ver o John
Barclay
Jazz no
and
ao
Oliver
vivo.
Brooks,
Tá fazendo muito
have
calor,
gone
tá
through
abafado
all
desde
the hot
cedo.
dogs.
Isso até diminuiu
And
um pouco
in
o número
third
de cachorros.
place today, representing the Southern Hemisphere, the great nation of Australia, with 45 and 1/2 hot dogs and buns, the number 4 ranked eater in the world, James Webb. And in second place,
Cara,
with
é
46
bizarro ver o John
and
Jazz no
1/2
ao
hot
vivo.
dogs
É mais
and
ou menos a
buns.
sensação, talvez, de ver o Pelé
From
jogando.
Chicago, Illinois,
Porque tá muito
the
calor, tá
great
muito abafado.
Patrick
desde cedo.
Bernardetti.
Isso até diminuiu um pouco o número de cachorro-quente que as meninas comeram mais cedo. Mas parece que pro Joey nada disso impede, cara. Ele é absurdo.
But here
É, comeu
he
e
stands,
você não consegue entender a
quiet,
velocidade que ele consegue comer e a
untalking,
velocidade que ele consegue.
still of
É algo
motion,
muito bizarro.
content of word. Shy of a god, perhaps, but more than a man. With 70.5 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes, the Nathan's famous 4th of July champion of the world, Joey Chestnut! Username and password, and he does with it what he chooses. And there is 70.5 hot dogs and buns. The half is right here. That is what Joey just ate. An amazing journey. Joey, last year you weren't here, contract dispute, but you never stopped talking to the organizers. The organizers never stopped talking. Everybody seemed to want to be here. You came back. How do you feel?
Oh man, I was excited. I love being here, and man, I wish I had ate a couple more. I'm sorry, guys, but
Precisa de mais alguma coisa?
I'll be back next year.
Agora.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a great adventure and the wild rumpus, but our revels are at an end. We will see you next year in Coney Island on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July!
Foi muito bem, Matheus. Eu tava o Joey, a gente tá sempre olhando o Joey e também ficou muito. Tava bem, ele não perdeu o ritmo, foi até o final. Se esforçou, a gente imagina a dificuldade que seja. E agora tá se recuperando por ali. Dei uma olhada agora tudo pra trás, ele tava se recuperando, tava dando uma respirada, mas ele foi muito bem. Foi muito bem, não perdeu o ritmo, continuou até o final, tanto que ele acaba mastigando. Quando nós vimos a vida ali, ele ainda tava mastigando o último dele. Agora quase levaram meu tripé aqui. Mas tá tranquilo. Vou fazer então, mano. Eu vou derrubar, que eu vou economizar a bateria. E se eu conseguir o Kogut por agora, eu aviso e faço gerando pra vocês. Valeu? Fechou. Tamo junto, mano. Obrigado. Beleza, pode ligar.
Members of the media, we're going to do a quick series of one-on-ones, and by one-on-one I mean 7 to 8 crews at once. But a quick question, this is not going to take long. We've got to accommodate a lot of people. We're going to have to move it super quick. Not everybody's going to be happy, but we're giving you an extra chance.
Going to firework? You're going to firework? Oh no, are you? Yeah, I got ticket.
I didn't get tickets. I was like, I'm gonna be editing. Is it the press or just general ticket that do that? Did you get a press ticket or general?
Just general.
Is there press passes for that? Is there press passes for that, or you just show up?
Kinsey, why don't you bring up the crew of media here? Kinsey, Linda, bring me up. Whoa, slow down everybody. I gotta have, I need like 8 of you. 8. Guys, you're just, no. They don't come in. Gotta get online. Linda, let these guys in over here. Let's go. You need 10 people. Well, everybody's going to get it. I'm going to do it. Everybody's going to get it. I'll get, just hold on, because we're going to do multiple rounds. Multiple rounds. Folks, if we can't do this, I'm going to shut it down. Back it up or I shut it down. Gotta let these judges out or we don't have room. All the media will get this out, okay?
I